Hi, I'm Pete Thorne. Welcome to my humble abode, and I'm here with John Suhr's new Badger amplifier head. It's a really cool new 18-watt amplifier, two EL84 tubes in the power section. It's got some great features, and it sounds great clean or crunchy or really dirty all the way across the board. One of the coolest things about it is this built-in power dampening control. Allows you to use the amplifier from its full 18 watts all the way down to about a half a watt. You can just reduce the power really smoothly and keep the feel characteristics and the sound characteristics of the amp essentially the same. So you can use the amp on stage, or you can use it in your bedroom and sort of anywhere in between, and the tone stays the same, which is pretty cool and revolutionary. It's a very simple amp in its layout. It's got a gain knob, then treble, middle, and bass knobs, a drive control, which basically functions as a master volume, essentially. When it's cranked all the way up, it's totally out of the circuit. And the next control is the power dampening control. So when that's cranked up, it's the full 18 watts. And as you reduce that control down, when it's on in half, John told me the other day, you're getting about 4 watts. And you just keep going down from there. You can get all the way down to about a half a watt. And John recommends that as you reduce this control, you bring the drive control down with it, because what's happening when you reduce the power control is the amp's clipping earlier, the power section's clipping earlier, and if you reduce the drive control, you don't drive the power section quite as hard, and it kind of keeps the characteristics the same as when they're both cranked, if that makes sense. So they just sort of follow one another as they're being turned down. Having said that, there's no hard and fast rules. You can mess with the drive knob and keep it higher or lower, whatever sounds good to you. So that's that. On the back of the amp, there's jacks for 4 and 8 ohm speaker outputs, and also a nice effects loop that you can use with pedals or rack gear, and works equally well with either. I'll plug in some effects later and do a quick clip with some effects so you can hear what the loop sounds like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the power knob cranked and the drive knob cranked, and just demonstrate some clean tones with the amp, and then some crunch tones with the amp, some dirty tones with the amp. With all the while at the full 18 watts, so you can hear the basic color of the amplifier. And then what I'll do is I'll start reducing the power control and the drive control down a bit, and you can hear, as the amps, as the volume's going down, how the tone stays the same, and the feel and compression characteristics are all there of a cranked amp. That's it. I'm playing through a divided by 13 cabinet with Celestion G12M greenback speakers, just the standard ones, and I'm close micing the cabinet with a Shure SM57 and a ribbon mic called a Trion 7000. It's made by CAD, and that's what you're hearing. So without further ado, here's John Suhr's Badger amp.